So welcome back. My next guest has been on my show before. I have with me Brian Ellison, and he is the owner of Black Box Consulting. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me again. I appreciate it.
Well, first of all, tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do and how long you've been doing it.
Okay, so we are a web development, search engine optimization, and outsourced IT company for small to medium businesses here in Phoenix area. We also can service nationwide for virtual services.
Right.
So.
Now, I want you can do any size business, but you specialize in your small to medium. How small is small?
Right.
I want to get that out.
Yep, single entrepreneur all the way up to the enterprise level.
How long have you been doing this?
September of 2008 is when we started the company.
Okay. Now, you also, I want to kind of talk a little bit about what you do and to help people before I do your little giveaway here. But go ahead and tell a little bit about some of the things that you can do for them. Go ahead.
Perfect. So, again, we do web development, so we help market people's websites, their companies, their brands out to customers. And then search engine optimization is a manipulation of that website so that when someone is searching for your products or services on Google, you come up on the first page. That's the goal. You want to be on the very first page, on the very first position.
Right.
So, and then we also do computer IT support for small to medium businesses, which is server installs, migrations, data management, network infrastructure, security.
Are you valley-wide?
We are.
Right.
We also do Flagstaff, and we do Prescott and Prescott Valley.
Okay, here's the thing I want everybody, because you know what? A lot of people, we've heard this SEO, we've been hearing it. It's a word that's been around for a while now, but we have no idea how to do it.
Right.
Explain why it's important to have someone like you do it.
Yeah. So as we all know, when was the last time you had a phone book in your house?
Oh, God, forget
Right.
that. Those don't ever even enter the house anymore. They just go straight
to the
into
recycle.
Right.
Exactly. So what we do is we help. The way you find businesses are online. You search on your phone, your laptop, your tablet, your PC, your Mac. And what we do is we manipulate your website, your brand, to come up in front of people when they're searching for your products and services. There's about 160 different things we do to the website on a monthly basis that helps basically alert them that you're there first and foremost, and then that shows them that you're the authority figure in that industry.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's so important, and if you're not having this done, you really have to check into it. Do you do free consultations with people?
Absolutely. We do free consultations. We do free audits for the websites. We do free evaluations and technology assessments for businesses.
So what we're going to do is we're going to also give them two. We have people, everyone's getting entered into win. There's two of them that they're giving away. It's a $50 gift card to Phoenix Indoor Karting. So our
Super
number,
fun.
It's super fun. And our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Everyone's getting entered in to win a $50. So there's two of them that they're giving to everybody. There are two of them that they're going to be entering everyone in to win. So it's a Phoenix Indoor Karting, 602-277-5369. All right, let's talk about this, because I think you're going to get this question asked a lot. Okay. Can you guarantee that someone's website will achieve a #1 ranking on Google, Bing, or Yahoo? They want to know, because if you're going to do it and we're paying for it, we want to make sure it's happening.
Yeah, and if any SEO company tells you that they can, you should turn and run as fast as you possibly can, because you cannot guarantee it. What we do is we manipulate to get you to be evaluated from the search engines. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it's up to them to place you where they feel you belong, whether that's on the first page or they don't know you exist. We eventually will get you there. We know the algorithm very well. It's what we've been doing for years, practicing it, and keep up to date with all of the changes that Google does, as well as all the other 300 search engines in the country. And so we're up to date with those practices and methods, and we know how long it's going to take based on your industry, how much competition there are, because there's a limited amount of real estate that you have on that first page to get there. There's only 8 to 10 spots. So if you have 40, competitors in your industry, it's going to be more difficult to be the expert in that industry.
Well, I
it takes
think
longer.
Too, that's where that consultation comes in.
Absolutely.
That has to be the first thing that you do is you talk to them a little bit about what it is that they're wanting, what they want to achieve. And then, of course, it's a trial and error. You got to do your thing for a while, and then, of course, you tweak it a little bit. Is that what happens?
Absolutely. It's 3 to 6 months, depending upon the industry and the number of competitors that you're competing against. But we'll give you all that information up front so that you know how long we think it's going to take. And then at the same time, we don't do contracts, so we don't hold you into anything. We want to have skin in the game to make you successful, because if not, why would we continue? Why would you as a small business owner continue? we want to make sure that we have a vested interest in maintaining you there once we get you there.
Now, your website is consultblackbox.com.
Yeah.
Your phone number directed 602-266-0042. They're entering everyone into when they're giving 2 of these away, guys, a $50 gift card to Phoenix Indoor Karting. And our number here is 602-277-5369. And toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You had said the last time you were here, and I'm going to go to these other questions before that,
sure,
that you really want to make their website make their money
absolutely
for them.
Yes.
Right?
Otherwise, it's a very expensive business card. So we want to make sure that you're actually getting an ROI from paying the money to develop the website, whether it's from us or any other developer. We want to make sure that you're elevated, that you get phone calls from it, not just the first page, first rank. That's great. But if your phone doesn't ring, then it still doesn't make any sense to do it. So we really focus on the ROI, the return on investment, to make sure that you're getting your money back on that investment that you're making, because it is.
What is this pay for per click? What is that?
So pay-per-click are ads that you can pay for to get your ads run and put on the first page of a search engine.
Is that important to do?
Well, it all depends on your industry, but the average conversion rate is 1.7%. Compared to SEO is up to 15%. So you get a much higher ROI out of SEO services than you do for pay-per-click. And now, in the last few months, Google's removed all the ads on the right-hand side that nobody really clicked on anyways. But that just means there's less room, less ads, more money for those ads. So your ad budgets are larger and you still have the same click-through. So it's even less effective than it used to be.
Right. Now, again, he works with businesses anywhere from one, just if you're a single entrepreneur on up, and he can help anyone, did you say statewide? Or valley-wide?
Statewide, we have customers in Vermont, Boston, Massachusetts. So, Boston, Massachusetts, anywhere.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And so you can check them out on their website. It's consultblackbox.com. Their phone number direct, it's 602-266-0042. And our lines are open here, and we're going to let you call throughout the rest of the show. And you're getting entered in to win. It's a $50 gift card to Phoenix Indoor Karting. It's a blast to do, he says. And 2 people are going to win it. So 602-277-5369. How did you get into this business?
I grew up in an IT-focused household. My parents owned businesses, advertising businesses back in Colorado where I was raised. And they always were forward-thinking when it comes to technology. So I grew up around it, learned to program BASIC as a kid, got into it after college and worked in it, and then just became good with business development and doing it for myself. But the IT side is always where I was interested. And our customers, really, when we first started, we only did outsourced IT, and they really asked for these services for us to develop this. And so we took a couple on as proof of concepts to prove that we actually had a service to sell, and that's how we got into it.
Well, the other thing is that there's a lot of people that sort of do what you do. There's a lot of people
Absolutely.
that claim that they can do what you do. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about what makes you different than them.
Sure. The biggest thing that we find that we're different than others is we can help the very smallest entrepreneur all the way up to the large enterprise level companies. We don't do contracts. Most SEO companies want 12 months up front. Yeah, it seems to be the big differentiator. It's common where you get a contract where you're locked in, you're paying no matter whether they're successful or not, and that doesn't make any sense to me as a business owner, so we don't ask that of our customers.
Right.
So that's really what we believe in and what we're different.
What would you say is that everybody should know out there about search engine optimization?
I guess the biggest thing to know about search engine optimization, when you're doing it, you want to have a responsive website, number one. You've got to make sure that no matter what the devices that they're looking at, that your website scales correctly. That was a big change that was made probably a year and a half ago by Google to take that into consideration for the algorithm. And then the other thing is to make sure that you have content on the page. The easiest way for a small business to do that is write a blog once a month. Just write a blog about your services, let your clients know or your potential clients know what you're doing, and do that once a month and make sure it's 300 words. So,
and that's pretty easy to do.
It is.
And now what is the most important thing that you think that someone can do to improve their organic rankings.
Yep, yeah, the organic rankings. It is that blogging. It is making sure that your website is responsive. Yeah, those are the most important things that you can do as a business owner to get that exposure.
Here's the one thing, guys. If you're not doing it, you're not going to grow. You're not going to stay in business, because a lot of people are doing it, and they want to help you. They can help anyone that is either just a sole owner of their one business, or if you have somebody that's a company that's larger, they can help you too. They can help anyone in the state. And their phone number is 602-266-0042. Their website, you got to check it out. It is consultblackbox.com. And I'm going to let you call throughout the rest of the show to get entered in to win. They're giving away 2 of these. It's a $50 gift card to Phoenix Indoor Karting. And our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. What are your final words?
I really appreciate you having me back. I look forward to coming back again. But if you have any questions whatsoever, look us up. We'll be happy to do that for your evaluation.
Check them out. They're going to do an evaluation for you. There's no contracts, guys, and that's the best thing and what makes them really much more different than anyone out there. 602-266-0042.